Museum Secrets Unveiled. When I landed a job as a night guard at the local museum, I thought it would be the perfect gig, quiet, undisturbed, and surrounded by history. But from the very first night, I noticed something odd. As I walked past an ancient Egyptian exhibit, the hieroglyphs on the wall seemed to shimmer, rearranging themselves into patterns that felt strangely familiar. I shook it off as fatigue, but a cold shiver ran down my spine. It wasn't until the second week that I realized the museum held more than just artifacts, it harbored secrets that were desperate to be known. Each night brought a new revelation. The Greek statues whispered stories of betrayal and revenge, their marble lips moving when I turned my back. The medieval displays told tales of lost love and unfulfilled promises, echoing events from my own life with unnerving precision. I started to dread the darkness, knowing that as soon as the lights dimmed, the exhibits would begin their spectral reenactments, dragging me into their narratives. It was as though each piece of history had a personal vendetta, a need to connect with me on a level I didn't understand. I confided in my colleague, Sarah, hoping for some rational explanation or at least a shared sense of dread. Her face went pale as I described the experiences, and she admitted she had felt the same pull, the same eerie resonance with her own life. We decided to investigate, diving into the museum's archives to uncover the threads linking us to these ancient stories. What we found was chilling. Each exhibit had a history of previous staff members experiencing similar phenomena before disappearing without a trace. In the final act, as the exhibit's stories reached their climaxes, I realized the museum was a trap, feeding off our life stories to sustain itself. Sarah and I devised a plan to escape, but as we made our way to the exit, the exhibits came alive in a frenzy, their stories overlapping, creating a cacophony of history and horror. Just as we reached the door, I felt a cold hand on my shoulder, and a voice whispered my name in a language I somehow understood. The door slammed shut, and I knew then that the museum had claimed us, our stories woven into its eternal tapestry.